to show you the pictures I took with FUJIFILM Insta Mini 8. Well, you can see the camera parts here as I caption it for you. I'm not going to do a deep review for the camera today. I think I will do that after I buy my films. Is that okay? So I give you a general introduction this time. So it's actually a gift from my mom. My mom bought this for $90, quite expensive if I compare it to my friend's camera. They got this for $60. This camera has brightness settings, indoors night, cloudy shade, sunny, slightly cloudy, sunny and bright, and high key. FUJIFILM Insta Mini 8 automatically determines and informs the best brightness for taking pictures, so don't worry guys. You need film so you can see the results of your shot. $10 for 10 lenses, a little bit pricey, so don't waste your films. I keep my photos in this cute $1 box. I decorate it with my drawing on sticker paper. This picture is one of the first pictures I took with this camera. It was in the hotel rooms. This is my mom and dad when we were ready to go to the airport. As you can see, it was indoors setting. This picture is when we arrived at the airport. The light source at this airport is sunshine and minimal lamps. The camera automatically suggests the indoor settings, and it came out pretty good actually. This is me and my little brothers. Yeah, little brothers. The sunglasses guy ready to have flight. By the way, my eating during holiday was under control. Don't try this. My youngest brother loves to play guitar. I took this when he was in the bedroom. The camera suggests the indoors, but I experimented with high key. I think it works. Just another pictures of my parents at the airport. Indoors setting. It came out pretty nice. This one is my favorite picture. That's me, dad, mom, and youngest brother. My brother looks blurry because my brother's position was less than 0.6 meter from the lens. 0.6 meter is the camera focus. It was a very nice and warm weather around 4 p.m. at my aunt's garden. It was so orange actually. My brother took this picture with the same suggestion of the brightness settings. Sunny, slightly cloudy. Yeah, that's right, the third option. That was my turn to take his picture. It was the same location. The same weather, different minutes, different settings though. It had sunny and bright settings. The result also affects the sky. It became more dramatic in my brother's picture. Still at my aunt's home, I took my grandmother's picture. She was like, "Oh, this camera is just like old camera. I don't see it for a while." In the viewfinder, I tried to not capture the wall, so I rounded the window to her background. But that's the tricky part. I think I will explain this in my next video. I was at lake around 6 p.m. with my brother because the sky was so beautiful. The brightness setting suggested the cloudy setting. It became darker than the actual view. I was not satisfied, so I took another picture of my brother. I asked him to jump anyway, but the sky is still the same. I was so confused. And then I thought, okay, what if I took with different setting, like high key, so my picture will be lighter? I asked my brother to change the settings. The result, as you can see, the sky was still the same. I was like, okay. Another disappointment was still the same case, I think. I took these 3 pictures when there was a mini concert at local mall. Mall has nice lighting, right? The camera suggested indoors. I took with those settings anyway. I think the problem was the flash didn't catch the object. The flash had an effective range of between 0.6 meter and 2.7 meter. And I was like, yeah, the singer was a little too far from me. This selfie I took with lights on in my room. The condition is just like my background in this video. You know, the camera suggested indoors. It came up pretty nice and a little bit blurry because my hand is not a 0.6 meter long. So my face was out of focus. This was in a ballroom when my friends graduated. Ballroom has a warm color and full of lights. It came out like this with the indoor setting. Look at me, so tanned after a whole day. Still in the same room, I took selfies with my pretty friends. I like how the background completed the black and we were in screaming color. Are we out of the wood? This is my favorite line of Taylor Swift song. I like that song. I was waiting taxi. It was around 6 p.m. The camera suggested cloudy. This picture is exactly like the actual view. I love this blue color. Selfie. I took all these pictures with lights up in my room. So I wish the best for the flash in this camera. This first picture, I miss my long hair. I was acting with a mini fan, so it looks like I have an artistic photo shoot. I like that idea. Different angle, I like that background. Anyway, I had NYX Sun Paulo on my lips. Such a pretty color. Other angle, the camera suggested indoor setting. I did experiment with changing the setting to the cloudy, and this is the result. Personally, I don't like this. This shoot is my favorite. I actually like blowing this bubble gum part. It came out very nice and exquisite. Look at these pictures, so different. Lights in my room was off, the setting was different. You can see how nice the indoor setting works. It was September 11th when we had birthday lunch at a restaurant. How nice it looked. The indoors setting worked fine. But here we go again with the Selfies. The 0.6 meter problem. My youngest brother was out of focus. Anakin Skywalker mask. I was laughing because the picture was such a fail because the mat inside the mask was a little bit off. Stormtrooper mask. We were glad that this indoor setting works just fine again. It's perfect. It's truly perfect. I like the result. The tricky part of this camera was how to take symmetric picture, and I guess I did it well. My brother was out of focus again. The real view was there was a street light above us. It's so bright, but the camera said it's indoor setting or night setting, and the result is so good. I like this. This was my last picture in 2015. It was so bright, blue sky, and no clouds. The camera suggested, of course, sunny and bright before settings. Well, I didn't expect the roof. First picture in 2016. Epic fail. I was trying to capture fireworks, but unfortunately the fireworks here was not so fantastic. I set the indoor setting at black, completely dark, and I was like, no, I have to capture the fireworks. I think it's beautiful, so I did it again with high key with expectation. The image will be clearer, but it's not tragic. Don't worry guys, just please don't throw away your wasted film. Doodle it with permanent marker. I use Posca marker, white and black. Don't use regular marker because it will not satisfy you. You can use Sharpie instead. Well, that's pretty much it. I hope you now have this idea what's your picture gonna be with different settings. I wish you don't waste your film with problem I got. Let me know which brightness setting do you like the most. And thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below. Goodbye.